Pete Hartley, a pleasure sitting down with you, mate. It was a long time coming, this one. I was waiting on the day I got to sit down with Aspirations with you. How are you for today?
Yeah, all good, mate, all good. Been a hard day. Just a little pick-me-up now, ready to take on the rest of the day that's left.
Exactly, the rest of the day, the rest of the week at this rate with these espressos, I'm sure, mate. But obviously it's been a long couple of weeks, isn't it? Let's be honest. It's been a difficult one considering that result. But you boys look hungry, ready to go again. But how do we reflect back, first of all?
Well, we've reflected, really. Debrief's done. Got to put it to bed. It's done and dusted. We know it was a one-off. It's not hard going to Ibrox with 11 men, never mind getting a man sent off. But, you know, I think these things happen in football. You can't dwell on it too much. You've got to learn from your mistakes and put it to bed, because there's always another game to make a difference.
Exactly. So what have we learned then, if that we can take on and build from that result?
Just basically being a little bit harder to beat. Obviously it's a big pitch, we had 10 men, we got run into the ground, but just being a little bit more organised on the pitch. We've drilled a lot on defensive stuff, but I mean, nothing's changed with regards to our boys in the dressing room. We fully believe every game we go into we're going to win, and we've got the type of characters where things like this won't affect us, because you know we've got a lot of boys that have played a lot of games, and they know that there's always another game to put things right, which hopefully we can do against Aberdeen on Saturday.
Absolutely, you said it yourself, should a result like that happen, it's probably not going to happen to a better group of lads that can bounce back from it. We've shown the character that we have to at points, and Saturday's going to be a test, right enough, but we've got what it takes, don't we?
Yeah, definitely. You know, we had a couple of good results against Aberdeen last season. We're off the back of two solid clean sheets before the Rangers blip, so hopefully we can pick that up again and build some momentum going into a very busy December.
Yeah, is that an important thing to consider, Pete, that we can't forget the form that we built just before that game? We can't let one game undo what we've already started building towards this season.
Yeah, Lou, it's all about points, mate. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, I know it's not nice for anybody, and I felt horrible, so did the lads, obviously the manager, the staff, yourselves, but at the end of the day we lost 3 points and that was it.
Exactly. Yeah,
so if our next goal is to win the 3 points on Saturday.
Yeah, exactly. And looking at Aberdeen, you yourself have got fond memories against Aberdeen, scoring that goal for Park in the cup run, but it's going to be different, of course, going up against them. They've picked up a bit of form. It'll be a tough game.
Yeah, they're on a good run. You know, they're looking up the table now. They're on a nice run, winning streak. But we fully believe that we can go and beat them. We give them a good task up at their place beginning of the season. Both teams weren't great, but they edged it 1-0. But I'd like to think off what we've done this week, I fully believe that, you know, we'll give them another good challenge and something to think about, and hopefully we'll get the 3 points. Yeah,
it makes sense to say, but a lot of fans and punters forget that footballers are just human beings. They go home at night and reflect on things. It's getting over something like that and dealing with the sort of pressure. How do you find it off the pitch, Pete?
It's difficult. Obviously, you've been beat. You go home, it does spoil your weekend. You know, you're a bit miserable, but you've just got to learn to get over it, and you can't let it affect your family, because ultimately that's your bread and butter, your family. You know, that's why we do this. So you've just got to put a positive light on things. You've got to do your debrief, even in your head, and just get the negative thoughts out your head and think about some things you can take good from the game, or try and. Really, you want a training session as soon as possible to get the game out of the way, because as soon as you have a good training session, then you know you put that to bed and you move on to the next one. So
what is on the agenda then for Pete Hartley for the rest of the week in the preparations ahead of Aberdeen?
Just a chilled one, to be honest. You know, we've had a tough day today. Nice chilled one tomorrow. Then obviously Friday, raring to go, ready for the game Saturday. So I'll just relax, you know, get some food shopping in, and probably put a box set on and get my feet up. Getting old now, mate. I can't do too much after training. I've just got to get ready for the next day.
You get rid of the wee friend that's still.
Oh yeah, I brought my friend. I've got a little spot up here. So
don't worry, mate. I'm on the same boat. I brought one with me as well. But no, I know. Obviously, you were speaking off camera. You know, you got your house and stuff up here, family feeling settled, and generally enjoying life at Motherwell Football Club.
Yeah, I mean, how can you not? It's like home from home for me. I think when Danny Johnson done this a while ago, he hit the nail on the head when he said, you know, this is a steel town. We come from a steel town. I'm 5 minutes from Middlesbrough, Hartlepool, so similar thing. You know, it's like home from home. It's not too far of a drive as well if I need to get home if anything happens. And you know, I mean, listen, I've played for Plymouth, which is 7.5 hours away from home. It's a 3-day camel ride, so anything's better than that. But listen, I love the place, love the boys, love the club, and obviously the fans have been great with me. So, you know, I just want to do the best I can. Hopefully, leave the shirt in a better place when I leave, when that day comes.
Exactly, and as club captain, and we've got a long season ahead. We know that there's only a few games under our belt so far. But what are the aspirations within the dressing room going into a big season?
Win the next game. That's all we focus on. That's it. There's no end goal. There's never an end goal. Even the cup finals, there wasn't an end goal. It was just all about winning the next game. You know, keep short-term memory in football, because a week's a long time. Like you spoke about the Rangers game, you've got to have a short-term memory, because if you take them emotions into the next game, it does affect your performance. So, you know, you've got to debrief, put it to bed, but with regards to goals, you know, just win the next game. That's it.
Because we've shown that, haven't we? Like, even when we've come off the back of brilliant results, like the semi-final wins or whatever, going up to Pittodrie last season, getting a 2-0, we didn't let it, you know, overcome us. We didn't get carried away. It's very much business, isn't it?
Yeah, without a doubt. We're very well drilled as a team anyway, but we've got that type of boys where there's not really a complacency that does creep in. You know, I mean, the gaffer wouldn't let it anywhere, regardless, but he keeps his foot down with regards to that stuff. But we haven't got that dressing room. Everyone wants to get better every day. We do gym sessions. Every single individual really is just trying to be a better person, and it's refreshing to be in that type of dressing room, because you know there's different types of characters in football, and fortunately we've got all of the right type of lads with the right mindset and come from similar backgrounds. So, you know, it's worked quite well, and it suits the club.
Exactly, it certainly does. Well, Peter Hartley, it's been a pleasure, mate, as always. I'll leave you to finish off your espresso and get onto your box sets.
Thank you very much. Cheers,
Cheers, Pete.